Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. Well, today's the 29th of December, 2013. Caught a little bit of Fox News, and they had a Democrat, a whacked out Democrat on Fox, and he was all excited about how well the program seems to be doing now that it's turned the corner, you know what I mean? Yeah, he said that the White House has announced that they've got 1.1 million new signups. At the same time, they've got about 6 million that no longer have insurance thanks to Obamacare. But that's a different story. Now, what's interesting is on the 22nd of December 2013, they had 900,000 signed up. And so, since the 22nd to the 29th, they've signed up, what, 300,000? Their objective is to have 7 million by March. Now, they don't tell you March the 1st or the end of March. They just say by March. That gives them a little bit of breathing space, if you know what I mean. Now, if they don't have 7 million in their minds, it's not going to work. Well, guess what? It's not going to work. What people don't also understand is never mind the high deductible. Never mind the high premiums. How about the high copays? Yeah, let me give you an example. According to the law, a bronze plan covers at least 60% of the cost of a typical policyholder. What does that mean? Let me restate that. According to the law, the bronze plans covers at least 60% of a typical policyholder. What happens to the other 40%? We'll get to that. Okay, now if you went ahead and if you acquired the silver plan, then they cover 70% of a typical policyholder. What happens to the other 30%? We'll get to that. Now, if you have the gold plan, it covers 80% of a typical policyholder. What happens to the 20%? We'll get to that. Now, if you have the platinum plan, the premium platinum plan, it covers 90% of a typical policyholder. What happens to the 10%? Well, I gotta believe the other 10% is the full responsibility of the policyholder. Who else? Huh? The law is real clear. It defines what each plan has to cover. Well, who covers the balance? You think that if the operation is $100,000 and the guy's got a bronze plan, they're going to accept $60,000 for the operation? I don't think so. No. This thing's a complete farce. People have got to wake up to reality. Never mind the deductibles. Never mind the high premiums. None of it makes any sense. What did I read? The deductibles, the average deductible is a little over $5,000 in 2014. In 2013, it was around $1,200. Yeah. Now, if you think there's going to be a whole lot of unhappy people in 2014, you're right. Because that's when the employer mandates kick in. And then you're going to have not 6 million people without insurance. You're going to have 130 million people without insurance. Yeah. Can you see where this thing is going? It's going into the sewer, and it's taking our health care into the sewer with it. It's completely insane. I don't understand how any Democrat can look a constituents in the eye. They're the ones that did this. The senators did this. The congressional representatives did this. The Democrats all did this. Not one Republican voted for this, which sort of surprises me when it comes to Flake and McCain and Graham. But not one Republican voted for this. But every Democrat did. So why don't you let the Democrats know in the midterms, assuming we're still here in the midterms and we're not chained up to some boxcar being shipped off to an internment camp. You've got to tell the people that did this to us, they're gone. We don't need that kind of representation. They're gone. That's what has to happen. That's the message that the American people have got to send to the members of Congress in 214. You got it? If not, you better get it.